Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to our bonus day of the Groove Asia's 5-day challenge. So this is day 6. We had so much going on last week that we have to continue on today and spill over. We have so much value that was given from our trainer here, Peter. And so we are going to continue on and wind it up so we can have our store completely completed and so we can actually launch it today. As I say that we are, Peter from New Zealand is going to be our trainer today. He's been training us and giving us the tips and tricks and how to work things out, not just with GrooveKart, but in just e-commerce altogether. And it's been a wonderful experience. We learned so much, and as we continue to move on building our store out. Now, Peter has been in the e-commerce game since 2007 with experience selling on platforms like Amazon and eBay. And since discovering Groove in 2019, he's been leveraging it to build successful websites and online stores. Now, as a leader of GrooveAsia's GrooveKart training session, Peter brings his wealth of knowledge and practical experience to guide you step by step through mastering GrooveKart, and that's exactly what we've been doing. So get ready for an engaging, hands-on learning experience with Peter at the helm. Now, if you have any questions, please put them in the chat box, and you know that you have been receiving a lot of bonuses because you are actually here in the room. So if you have any questions, you can address those, put them in the chat box. As we bring Peter up to the stage, give a warm applause for Peter and take it away.
Thanks, Karen. Thank you. Thank you for that introduction. All right. Okay, well, it's good to have you guys here, Brooks, Tyra, and you, of course, Karen. And thank you for being in the back end there, supporting. All right, so I've no doubt we'll probably get maybe the couple of the other ones come in at some point. If not, I mean, there is a replay that's actually available later on anyway, once Karen uploads it to YouTube. All right. I'm going to share my screen because I think we need to get into this pretty quickly because we do actually have a group coaching call, a small group coaching call after this, which is in another almost 15 minutes. All right, so I'm going to just share my screen. Where are we? Okay, so if you remember, this was the site I was working on last week, and so I've done a few other things in the interim since the last time we actually seen each other. Obviously, I've actually just replaced some of the text here with text that was relative to the site, so we don't actually have all that default text and all that sort of thing. And I actually used ChatGPT, by the way, to actually create this text. I put the URL in there, and I put the URL of the supplier into ChatGPT, gave it a prompt to create some text for my website, for the title, the subtitle, and some of the other titles in the sections that there are. So like if we have a look at this, that's one section, then we've got another section, then another section, and obviously another section. And there we go. So I've added a few more things in here, like I've added the unisex, because there are unisex glasses as well, sunglasses. And also, what else have I done? Added another image in there. Oh, I haven't done this though, so I've got to do that. And I think I've actually, I fixed this up. All right, so yeah. And we've got a bit of a, what's it called, a collection list here where people can actually go to different categories if you like. And then, of course, we've got that slider, added some more images in just to give it that little bit of pizzazz, right? So at the end of the day, it's just to make it look a little bit more, I guess, appealing, if you like, to the eye. All right, so if you remember rightly, the last one, well, when we actually, when we started doing this, we used this website as a guide. And of course, I've only used some of this stuff in here as a guide, and the rest is maybe some of this too as well. I've actually got that in there and that. But yeah, the rest of it is pretty much, I've used. So we can actually get rid of that now. We don't need it anymore. I'm just going to delete that, and now you can't see it. And let's just go back to the main website here. That is my supplier website. Yeah. Okay. Now, I don't know if you got a chance to have a look at this site. This is a site that you have to actually sign up to if you want to use any of the images. So you must sign up to it, and it's a manual process. I don't think it's something that you can actually just create an account and then all of a sudden you've actually been you actually joined up. They do actually have to give you permission to so they'll probably check you out first and all that sort of thing. I'm not too sure what's involved. I haven't done that yet. I've gone ahead and just created a website with images in it, but I'll tell you about it after. But for demo purposes, I mean, I haven't got the site live as such. It's still just using the subdomain, so that's no problem there. Now, if you remember rightly, I was going to go through adding products, and this is going to be a manual process, by the way. It's not going to be like an automated process because we don't actually have a direct link or integration with this particular website. So we're just going to do a manual process, and it kind of gives you an idea just how you can do a manual process, right? So let's go back to here. All right, so we're on the dashboard for GrooveKart. I want to go into the back end of it. Sorry guys, excuse me, I'm just having my cup of coffee. Okay. Now up here, if we go here, we've done all this here. We don't need to worry about anything in here. If we go into products, then we literally will see all our products. So if we go on here, we'll see all our products that are actually in our store. Now, of course, I don't have any products from that site yet put into here. I've just got the generic ones here, or by default. So we're going to have to add those. And then categories, discounts, we'll leave that out for this particular session, and we won't worry too much about the POD and drop shipping, all right? Because this is sunglasses. They're actually not in this section here, so we're just going to worry about doing the sunglasses today, and then we'll actually go into how you can get this out there into the market, if you like. All right. Categories is an important one, and I think we need to actually create this first before we go into creating a product, because you will need to select this as you create a product. So what we're going to do, there's a couple of categories I'm going to put in there. Right? There's actually about maybe 4 actually. So I'm going to put in here, we've got men's sunglasses. I'm not going to worry too much about this, but it is ideal if you put a description in here, just a short one. Doesn't have to be a big, a long description, meta title and all that. It does actually help if you do all that. So you can use ChatGPT for this. You can simply ask it. I'm doing, just say to it, look, you're a web designer, come digital marketer, and I'm creating categories for my website for sunglasses, and there's going to be men's, women's, unisex, and eco-friendly. I want you to create a short description for each of them, for each of the categories, and I also want you to create a meta title for each of the categories, but ensure that it's less than 70 characters, and also a meta description which is less than 160, actually could be words, less than 160 words. All right, and it'll do all that also as well. You probably wanted to give it a name, but I'm just going to call it men's sunglasses. So that's what ideally that's what that's what you should be doing, all right? Because it's filling up all these different fields that actually need information, and that's going to be good for your SEO at the end of the day. Well, we're not going to go into it sort of doing it, because this would turn into a very long session, and we don't want that today. I'm just going to go save. I'm just going to save the title. I'm going to create another category. You can see here best deals. We'll leave the best deals in there. Another one, we're just going to go women's sunglasses. And again, yeah, and you can actually put an image in there as well. All right, a category image. Like I said, I'm not going to go through that. It's pretty straightforward. And I'm just going to save. All right, next category. We're going to go eco-friendly this time around. Hi, Dr. Lisa. So this time around, we're going to go eco-friendly. Sunglasses. And then save. And as I mentioned before, this is all straightforward, but make sure you fill out all that stuff as well. And then one more, we're going to do unisex. We actually passes. So those are our categories. All right, we're gonna that's what we're gonna start with. We don't need more than that, unless we're going to get into, we're going to get real specific about brands and all that sort of thing. But we don't really need to do that at this point anyway. You can add categories later on if you want to, as you build your store up. But we're just going to kick off with those 4 categories for now. Right, so you must do that before you create any products. Now let's just go back here. We'll go to my products. Now this is where the fun begins. Okay, it can be a little bit tedious. Keep in mind, this is what I used to do when I first started doing e-commerce. Everything was manual. There was no automated process, or that you could actually just upload all the images and the product, the descriptions into the website. It was literally all manual. You just copy and paste. It was kind of like it was a really boring task after a while. And I do remember when I was putting a lot of products in, sometimes I would actually fall asleep at the keyboard just doing it. But anyway, that's just to let you know that that's how things were done in the beginning. But of course, now there's lots of different other things. Tyler says, so glad it's gotten better. Yep, me too. However, this kind of reminds me of the old days where I used to do everything manual. All right, so we're just going to go back to the main website. The supplier's website, I should say. And we're going to just go through one product, okay? We're not going to worry about doing a whole lot of products. We're going to do one product to show you how it's done. Right, so I'm going to go to men's. Actually, I'll go to women's. So I think some women's have got some interesting sunglasses in there too as well. All right. Wow, look at that. I mean, and they come in pink, blue, and whatever that color is, yellow. Okay, well, this is really cool because you can actually see. Oh, I like those. Those are cool. So I'm gonna click on this one. All right. Yeah, crazy. Hey, if they were black, you'd look like Catwoman. All right. Mind you, I think that's supposed to emulate the devil, maybe. Okay, so these images, when you click on them, they do actually become bigger, so we don't have to worry about the resolution. So I want to actually download these images. There's only like 2, which is the front view and sort of like an angle view, which is cool. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to click on it. bring up the large image, and then I'm just going to right click, and I'm sure most of you know how to do this, and then just save image as. I'm going to put this into a folder that I've actually got for my sites. You won't see this, obviously. Let me just have a quick look. Okay. All right. And then the next one, I'm going to click on that, and then right click, save image as. Actually, you can't see it. I'm just going to I'm going to share window, see if that actually see if that's actually better. Stop presenting. I thought you might have seen the little right click menu drop down. Share window. Avoid it and don't. Okay. And so okay. No, you still don't see it. If you can see my mouse is over the glass, and I've actually right clicked. So when you do it in, on your computer, when you right click, it actually pops open. I'm just going to go back to tab. It pops open the menu where you can share as a image, share image as. So I'm just going to go back to tab. I thought it might have showed me. It probably does on the entire screen, but I don't really want to share my entire screen. So I'm just going to download that image. All right, let's close out of that. There's not a lot of information here, but this is where ChatGPT can help us. So what I might do is I'm going to actually get ChatGPT to give me some information about this product, extra information. So I'm going to copy the URL here. You didn't see that. You can't see that because it's in the address bar. And then I'm going to go to ChatGPT. And what I'm going to ask is, we're going to go, hey, you are a digital web designer, web designer, and digital marketer. And my keyboard's paying up. Marketer, and you have the ability to create content for products simply by using the product URL and images as a reference. Let's just enter that. Just make sure that it actually understands what I said. Yes, I can help you create engaging and SEO-friendly content for products using the product URL and images as references. If you provide me with the specific product URLs, I can draft titles, descriptions, and other key sections for product page. And I'm just going to hit, okay, please include, okay, hang on. The info I will need, or the content I will want, the content I will need for the product is summary description, full description, What else was there? And specification. What else? Specifications and we'll leave it at that for now. All right. Okay. All right. So it's telling me to share the URL. I'm going to go back to where I had my product. Come back to ChatGPT, and I'm just going to paste that in here. All right. Let's see what it comes up with. That content is much more. I mean, of course, you got to read it first just to make sure that ChatGPT hasn't sort of like fantasized and made up stuff. But let's just have a look at this, and let's just have a quick squiz as to. So the solo sunglasses are perfect for individuals who crave both fashion and function, featuring a chic unisex design. Unisex, I don't know if it was unisex, but anyway. Unisex design, these sunglasses offer a modern look suitable for all face shapes. The durable, high-quality frames are crafted to withstand that. Pretty generic, actually. I'm just going to say, please make a description about the look of the sunglasses as well. Let's see what it comes up with. It says it has sleek black frames. All right, I'm going to actually I'm going to upload the image so that it will actually get this correct. I'm just going to upload the image. And here, what the sunglasses look like. So it always pays to actually read what is given you. Don't just copy and paste and not read it. Because, I mean, it wasn't black and it didn't actually give any sort of description of the appearance of it. Please hear what the sunglasses look like. And just oh, there we go. So make a bold fashion statement with the striking solo sunglasses. These vibrant red frames paired with matching red-orange gradient lenses are sure to turn heads, offering a perfect blend of modern style and premium UV protection, blah, blah, blah. Full description. Sunglasses are designed for those who seek both eye protection and standout style. Yep. The vibrant, eye-catching red frames are angular and edgy, giving the sunglasses a futuristic and bold appearance. The striking red-orange gradient lenses complement the frame's color, creating a cohesive, daring look that is perfect for fashion-forward individuals. These sunglasses not only provide a fashion-forward look, but also offer full UV protection, making them suitable for bright outdoor environments. The frame sculpture design, it sits comfortably on the face, ensuring a snug fit. The large shield-like lenses provide ample coverage, reducing glare, blah, 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 blah. All right, so look, compared to this, I would say is a far better description, right? you really want to sell the glasses. You definitely don't want to just keep it bland like this. I mean, this is a wholesaler website, so it's not actually interested in, really selling to the general public, I guess. And so, yeah. Anyway, let's go back to our content here and let's grab this. I'm going to grab the summary description and we're going to go back to here and we're going to go new product. All right, so we do need a title. We'll get that soon. In here, where is it? Here, if you click on this, you can actually put a summary, and you can't right click and paste. It's got to be, if you're on a PC, it's Control V. All right, it won't right click and paste it like otherwise. And I'm going to go back to ChatGPT. Going to go full description. I kind of like everything that it put in there. I don't know if I can't remember if it made a reference to unisex, because I don't think it was really a unisex item. Well, normally not. But let me just go back here. Okay, and I'm going to put that in here. Again, Control V. Okay. Let me just, we need a title. So I'm going to go back to ChatGPT. I'm going to ask it, provide, or we'll go create an edgy, because it used the word edgy in there. I'm just going to go, did I spell it? Edgy. Edgy title for the product. Misspelled that, but anyway. Blaze red. Don't include the model number. Blaze red vision. Yep. You may want to put in there too as well. Actually, we'll do that in the other part, but copy. Let's go back to here. Let's put that in here. Blaze red. We'll go sunglasses. I don't know if the vision. Oh, what happened here? Okay. Unleash bold style with fierce protection. Okay, cool. Now category. We created the categories, right? So I'm gonna put these under women's category. I simply just put W in there, and there we have women's sunglasses. This is why you do this before you create the product, otherwise you won't be able to do it. And what you do is you click it again to make that a default. All right. We don't want the home to be a default for this particular product. We want the women's sunglasses to be a default category. All right, I can assign a brand. So I can put a brand in there if you want. And it's got nothing else in there, but I mean, I think this is another one you actually have to do as well in order to actually to try and complete this. I'm going to save first, just to make sure I can save it thus far. Okay, right. I'm going to go back to the back end of it. All right, and I'm just going to go into products. manage brands. We're going to go manage brands. And what I'm going to do in here is I'm going to add a brand. And I'm just going to put my brand. All right. So I'm going to put Funk My Shades. All right. Now, as I said before, in the when we were doing the categories, it pays to fill out all this. Use ChatGPT to actually create all this stuff. I do actually have a and I will share it with you guys. I'll put it on that document, that Google Sheets with Google Doc, which is another GPT, which will actually create all the product title, summary, description. I don't know if it does all this. I think it may do all that. I'm not too sure, but it also does the meta title and the meta description, as well as the OG title and OG description. So everything, basically, it will do everything. So you don't actually have to do, what I'm doing at the moment. But I'm just showing you how it's normally done if you had no other tool to create all that stuff, right? I'm just going to save that. Now, the reason why I saved that product listing before I actually went to go and put a brand in there is because at some point down the track here, once you click on it, you can't actually save it and then and then go and actually create the brand. And then when you refresh it, you're going to lose everything. All right, so make sure you save everything. Well, just intermittently save things as you go down the list. So you don't want to lose it. So now I'm going to go into brands. I should be able to, if I refresh this now, I should be able to see the brand that I put in there. All right. Yay, saved. So here, assign brand. Okay, well, I don't see it. But anyway, we'll leave it for now. I think it also does the tags. I think that what do you call it? The GPT agent does the tags as well. But I don't know why the brand's not in here. Let's just give it this brand for now. And anyway, it should have been in there. All right, we're not going to worry too much about this. Product images. Okay, we need to add the images. Great if you got videos too, by the way. That actually helps with the whole SEO. So I'm just going to put the product images in there. Just going to upload them. You can change whichever one you want for as default. So I'm just going to go for the, the straight head-on looking one. Variants, there's no real variance. You can give it a product SKU if you want to for your own record. And maybe if you come back to here and just grab this here, the model number, I guess, and then go back so that, we know which one we're talking about, I guess, with the seller, and we just put that in there. Right. And yeah, so here's all the SEO stuff. As I said, I do actually have that tool that will do all this. The friendly URL is basically the URL for the title. That's all it is. And so it's actually auto-populates. You don't need to put anything there. But for your meta title, meta description, what you can basically do, if you're just doing this from scratch, I'm going to put in here, create a meta title, a meta description, an OG title, and an OG description. Pretty laborious if you had to do this right for every single product that you upload, and that's why I did that tool, or GPT, I should say. All right, so there you go. I'm just going to copy and paste. I'm not really going to sort of just check it. We're running out of time here, so I'm just going to go in here. We have got the meta title. I'm going to put that in there. Oops. Something's not working here. Why is that not working? I can't click in there. Okay, let me just refresh this. Oh, I don't know why that's not actually allowing me to do anything in there. I think the OG might work though. Yeah, that works. But this doesn't. But so there's a little bit of a glitch going on here. I don't know why. It could be my computer. I don't know. But anyway, you would put the meta title in there, and you would put. Oh, sorry. Hang on. There it is. Duh. Meta title goes in here. Not up there. Okay. Let's just go back to ChatGPT, and I'm going to get out the meta description. Come back to here. The product. Put the meta description in here. Okay, so the meta description, meta title is what Google reads. All right, it's not what people will see. It's what Google will see. The OG title and the OG description is what will actually be seen when you do in the search results. Okay, in Google. So let me just go back here and get the OG title. The OG title is very different to the meta title. Okay, it's not the same because it's actually designed to actually drive traffic to the to someone ask a question? Okay, to the website. All right. And we'll go back to here. Yeah. And then I'm just going to upload that image that I used before and probably get the angled one this time out. And I'm going to use that for the OG. I don't have to worry about anything else. Everything else is fine. You can put tags in here too as well. And I suggest that you do. I do think my tool does actually do the tags as well. So it'll be good if that does. I'm just going to put Red Devil. Actually, I've got Red Devil sunglasses. Well, obviously, there'll be, you know. Oh, that's Tyler. Hope you're all good. I just seen your message in there. Okay, so I'm just going to save all this. That's one product, right? So we've got one product that has been done. And what I'm simply going to do is I'm going to go to the, oh, by the way, if you click exit, you don't have to do save. If you're going to go out of it, just click exit and it will save as it before you exit. So you don't have to do save twice if you're going out of that product. Now that we've got that product here, we need to activate it. So we need to go onto this cross here and then just click on it to activate it. All right. All the rest we don't really need, but we need to activate that one. I am going to go to the site itself, and so in here I'm going to scroll down here, and I'm just going to go into settings. Now we can select products. All right. So I can take one of these ones out, and I'm just going to select by name. I can't remember. I'm just going to put red. Or was there something called? Oh, hang on. Oh, there we go. No, that's not the one. Glasses. Oop. Can't see it. How are we? We should be able to see this. Okay, I might just put in category. I'll try the category. I didn't find the individual one. So I'm just going to go out of that and go category. All right, so I need to actually save this and then I need to refresh it because it's not picking up the new information. All right, so I'm just going to save, and I'm going to refresh. So these are good little things to actually take into account, the things that I'm actually going through at the moment. All right, so I'm just going to click back on here again. We should be able to now see the, if I put any, there it is, there. So I'm going to put that in there, and that's it. Close that out, and then save. So we've got the sunglasses here. All right, and right. As you can see here, I've done the extra category here, which is the unisex. So that's pretty much what you do to put in a product, all right, and then get it on the store. Now, quickly before we finish, right, because we do need to finish very shortly, is a tool that I will share with you that I saw on that I grabbed, I found on the internet, and it's this one here. Which is called, not the image extractor, sorry, wrong one. This one here, you can actually just, I'll put that in the link in the thing, but this one here, you can extract images. We didn't really need to do it on that one because it gave us high resolution images. But this is the tool I wanted to show you, which is Buffer. Has anybody heard of Buffer? No? Okay. There's the pricing here. I mean, you can do the free one. You can go up to about 3 social media accounts. So you can have free for good if you like. But you can three as in the number 3 social media accounts if you're going to go on the free account. And let me just go to the back end here so you can see. All right, so in here is where I've been able to schedule posts. There we go. So I've actually scheduled these two. This is actually for my my other website, Mad Dog Styles. But you can create like TikTok posts as well as Pinterest, as well as LinkedIn and Facebook, and all that. But because I'm only on the free on the free account, I can only connect with 3 social media platforms. All right, so if you have a look at it, now I suggest, I'm going to put the link into, I actually already have put it into the sheets, into the Google Docs, sorry. All I did was I uploaded the image. Make sure that the image is not too high a resolution. I uploaded the image. I got, of course, this, it actually uses AI. You can actually create the description here and put the link and all that sort of thing. Other information that you want to put in there, like I've got here $42, and it'll create the whole description for you. And this is what it looks like. It's TikTok style, right? That's what you're after. Same with the other one. If you go, we're just going to discard chain. If I went into the Pinterest one, I think it's similar. Yeah, it's just it's got a white background. Okay, so this is Pinterest. So it automatically designs it for the relative platform. And all you got to do is just, ask it to give it a few details about the product and ask it to actually create some an engaging, content for the promo, if you like. Right, but I will put the link into the Google Docs, and it's pretty self-explanatory. It's really simple to actually sign up to and connect with your Facebook accounts, as well as the others, the TikTok and whatever else you want to actually add in there. Like I do Pinterest, TikTok, as well as Facebook. But I'm thinking about going on the free trial and giving it a go. It's only like it's something silly, like $5 a month. I mean, at the end of the day, if this made you, I don't know, call it, say, $10 a day, all right? Well, actually, no, 40. Let's just say 40. $42 a day, or even just in 1 week. I mean, the $5 is nothing compared to the $42, right? So it's not going to break the bank, and so I'm gonna go on the 14-day trial. Right, guys, look, that is it. That is it. Actually, let me just have a look to see what it looks like now with the with those sunglasses in there. All right, so I'm just going to share this tab here, and I'm just actually refresh this. All right, let's go down to there. Click on here. Okay, I think that looks pretty cool. You know, we've got pretty good. Actually, you can change the layout for this. Actually, it doesn't actually have the summary. It hasn't even got the price because I didn't put the price in, by the way. But you can play around with this. This one here, this layout is probably not what I'm after, but you can change the layout by simply going into the builder, coming into what is it? The themes. I actually go pages. Sorry, pages, and if you go into the product page here, all right, click on there, and you can pretty much change the layout. All right, so if I click on the box, outer box, 3 dots. Is it that one? No, it's not that one. I want to change the layout. Maybe that's the wrong one. Let me just go here. All right, I know if you play around with it, I know I've done it tons of times before, but you can actually change where the description is. So I don't like it there. There was a summary in there that that's supposed to be in there, but it looks like it hasn't done it. But this could literally the description. I want the one that actually ends up down the bottom here. It kind of bothers me that I can't think of it how it was done. Pages, product page. No, there's a way you can change the layout, and that one just adds another page, delete layout, product layout. But there is a way that you can change the layout. I thought it was actually on here. Actually, what if I went there? No, I thought if I went on here, it will actually have it here where I can change the layout, but I don't seem to see it there. But anyway, look, we haven't got time to play around with it, but I'm sure you'll be able to find it yourself. I'll probably find it later on. You know, it happens. It's Murphy's Law. Whenever you're looking for something, you don't find it at the time, and then you find it later on when nobody's watching. Anyway, all right. So that is it, guys. That's all you have to do. Right, but I do recommend that tool. So I will put the link into the sheets, into the documents or Google Docs, and so you guys can actually get access to those links that I mentioned, and also that GPT that will create the whole, title, OG, meta title, meta description, tags, all those sorts of things. All right, then you don't have to have the job of the laborious task of actually recreating all those for every single product. All right. Any questions? Actually, I'll just have a quick look in the chat. We're going pretty good, Karen. We've got 5 minutes. Tyler, don't apologize, man. Just thankfully you're actually okay. I mean, hurricane.
No, Peter, it was a hurricane drink. Really? It was a drink.
Oh.
We were shopping at the International Grocery Store, and they have a great big old bar in the center. And tomorrow is my daughter's birthday, so we were celebrating. And guess who I got? I drank the hurricane. I took 3 sips, and I was gone.
Right, okay.
And I'm still.
I've never heard of a hurricane drink, so yeah, I thought you actually went for a hurricane. Anyway, that's cool. I'm so glad you're okay. Anyway, Tyler has said, nice website, Peter. I see the devil glasses looking awesome. Yep, they're pretty cool. And okay, you actually got longer than 5 minutes, do I? Okay. All right, we've got a couple of more minutes if anybody wants to say anything. You know, as far as tools go with that social media tool, for being a free tool and for connecting up to at the very most three accounts is or social media accounts is a really good deal, you know, and even to go on the pricing plan. Now, it's not an affiliate link that I'm going to be providing and all that sort of thing. It's just a straight link to all these things that are just all straight links to you know, the platforms that I actually recommend. So yeah, but at the end of the day, I have sort of like in my experience, when you've looked around enough platforms, tried some out and all that, and you come across the odd good one, you do want to recommend it, you know, and so that's why I'm recommending that one to you. All right. Should I stop sharing? Oh, what happened there? All right. Anyone? No questions? Karen, any questions? I guess we got to prepare to get onto the small group coaching.
I don't see any questions. I know I have to go back.
Peter, I have a question. Can you send me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Tyler.
Can you put the link in the chat one more time?
The link. I didn't put it in the chat.
Okay.
I'm going
Can you send it to me? Oh,
I'm going to stick
never
to
mind.
the Google Doc. So
I'll find
you should
it.
have. Oh, do you have the link to the Google Drive, the doc, the folder that I've shared with you guys? I'll send it again. Is there anybody else that needs that link again? Tell me now, or forever hold your peace. All right. Okay. Cool. You'll like that tool, by the way, that GPT that I created. It actually takes it takes a ton of time out of what you need to do, and isn't AI wonderful? I mean, it makes my job a lot more easier. And so, in a situation like this, when nothing is really automated from that site, you know, because it's not integrated with, it can't integrate with Groove, you know, things like that come in real handy. But I would literally in the past spend an hour, just almost an hour per product. And when you got like about 100 products on a website, that's a hell of a long time. You know, you do get quicker at it, but then you're actually prone to making mistakes. Right. I don't think I should come to coaching this evening. That's what Tyra says. Have another hurricane, Tyra. Okay, guys, that's me. Look, thank you for joining us for this bonus session. You know, I wanted to do this because we couldn't quite squeeze it into the 5-day challenge. So this e-commerce can be quite a big topic. But once again, thanks for joining me, Tyra, Dr. Lisa, Karen, and Brooks. And yeah, I'll make sure I include Chanel on the latest updates that I've actually put on those Google Docs. Okay, bye for now.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Peter, for all that you've done and bring to the table here at the 5-day challenge. And also for all the extra bonuses that we receive here by being present, you know, as present. I could say that seems like a very tedious task in order to do that each and every time, putting products on and putting the descriptions on, and just make it so much easier by providing those GPTs and even just showing us how to do it when we have to do it ourselves. So we definitely appreciate you with that. So this winds up our 5-day challenge plus our extra bonus session, as we've been receiving bonuses throughout this whole entire week. So this was just given. This is really the over delivery and the given that we will have a bonus here, a session today. And until next time, we will have our 5-day challenge in October. Who knows what it's going to be? We'll let you know, but do keep in contact in the calendar at GrooveAsia.cm/events. So you can be aware of what's coming up, and you too can sign up and be here in the room, because you never know what might happen and what you receive while you're here in the room. So until next time, thank you for attending. Put everything into action. Have those questions ready, or you can put those, if you have any questions, you can put them in our Facebook group and we'll be able to get to them there, or you can put them on the YouTube channel there, preferably the Facebook group, and we'll be able to get to them for you. Until next time, have a good evening, good morning, or good afternoon. Bye-bye.